Today we're going to hear the story of Donna Barber, who was shot in the neck with an arrow and it actually ended up saving her life. Well, Donna was up to her normal routine one April evening. She had just finished gardening and lit the grill to make dinner when, as she turned to go inside, she felt a horrifying blow to her neck. She said it felt like she'd been hit by a baseball bat, but nobody was in the backyard. As she reached towards her neck, to her shock and horror, she realized that she had been shot with an arrow. So she did what any other person would do. She ran inside screaming her husband's name for help. Her husband had her sit on the couch, stay still, and he called 911. The next hour was crazy. They realized the arrow had come from a neighbor who had been practicing in his backyard. Fortunately, he had been using a practice arrow, which was a smooth, rounded head, as a hunting arrow would have killed her. Apparently, this arrow ricocheted backwards, went over 3 fences, through an oak tree, between 2 large hanging baskets, and into her neck. Talk about luck. Well, her luck wasn't about to end there. As it turns out, the arrow had gone between her artery and jugular vein. The space is about 1/4 of an inch or less, and the arrow was wider than that. The space had actually nudged the artery to the side without damaging it. The morning following her surgery, the doctor came in to check on the wound, and he revealed some devastating news. He said the CT scan revealed she had a brain tumor. She had to see a neurosurgeon who said the tumor had to be removed, otherwise she could suffer a massive stroke. But the surgery was a success, and she was back home in less than a week. As she described the feeling blessed, not lucky, she decided just to be safe to get an MRI once a year to make sure the tumor wasn't growing back. And unfortunately, after a few years, the doctor called her once again with some bad news. They discovered a brain aneurysm, and she had to get that removed as well. Fortunately for her, normally these aren't discovered until they rupture, when it's usually too late, but she had to have another brain surgery. The aneurysm, although on the brink of rupturing and covered in blisters, was safely removed, and Donna continues to be thankful each day for the arrow hitting her, for had it not, she would have died from a brain tumor, stroke, or aneurysm.